What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video here with MuseWheel. And today I'm going to be talking about a topic that is well overdue. Yes, I'm going to be talking about this guy. Now, I've been wearing these helmets. In fact, I also have this guy. Now, I've been wearing these helmets, both of them, for quite a while, and I must say that both of them are very good helmets. I have fallen at pretty high speeds with both, and they both do exactly what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to protect your head. So I'm not going to get into the features or really compare and contrast everything about these, but there are definitely some strengths that these have over each other, and they both have cons as well that I'm going to talk about. But most importantly, I want to talk about the Faro, the Unit 1 Faro helmet, which is what I've been wearing mostly. And lately, this has become my favorite helmet. Now I'm going to talk about the reason why. I'm not going to go into all the features, but there are just some specifics that really make me grab this helmet over any other helmet. Now, if you're going to be riding like over 25 to 30 miles an hour, I would say that this helmet may not be the best helmet to wear, or the Matrix for that matter, because they don't really protect your full face. I recommend like a TSG or maybe the Nobleman full face or maybe the Speed and Strength, etc. Something that's a little bit more robust at those higher speeds. But if you're on a one wheel, I think that this is more than enough. And I have fallen at a speed that I will not discuss because I don't want to promote fast riding on a one wheel, because that's not really what it's meant to be. But for the show, I've had to do some stunts and things, and they're all real when I generally do them. And I have also had some little falls when trying them. So I will say that this helmet has come in clutch, and you know, at the end of the day, both helmets protect your head. So if you're watching this video, you do value safety to some degree, and I will say that you can't really go wrong with either or. Now, there are some pros and cons, so I'm not going to get into all of them, but I do want to talk about some of the cons with this Faro, Unit 1 Faro helmet. The only cons that I can really say is really the app. The app is just a little bit not as responsive as I would like it to be, and I've used it on an iPhone. I've also used it on obviously my own Android phone, and it performs pretty much the same no matter what. One of the special things about having a helmet like this is that drivers don't really know, you know, I'll go and turn it on. Drivers don't really know what you are. When they see you, it actually kind of mesmerizes them, and that's actually a good thing. You cause a positive distraction for the driver, and I think that because of that, they really just don't know what to do, and so they slow down and they're curious. They think you're probably like an alien from the future, you know, and especially if you're on a one wheel, or if you're like on an electric unicycle, when there's like one dot of a light in your wheel, or like a line of the one wheel, right, the LED. I think that they just don't know what is going on with these helmets, and because of that factor, that makes them slow down, and that makes this helmet even more safe, I believe, because people are slowing down and stopping even before they even get close to you. So I would say that both helmets are going to have that impact on the drivers and the nearby pedestrians and things of that nature that they can't identify what you are. Now, when it comes to comfort, I do want to talk about that because it's very important to be wearing a helmet for a long time. As you guys know, I wear like all this regalia and costume and things for my show and my character, but I do wear that on a regular basis as well too when riding, just for fun. And I will say that this Faro one just supersedes the Matrix in every way. I mean, the padding on the inside is just better, whereas the build quality is better here as well. The LUMOS Matrix is, the strap actually broke on me when just tightening it up. You know, I may have tightened it too hard or something like that, and it actually broke on me. But, you know, I do like the sounds and things that come with the LUMOS Matrix. I like the look of the LUMOS Matrix. But the shape of the helmet itself is a bit like biker-y, and whereas the Faro is more like universal because it's more rounded. So I don't know, maybe this one's a little more aerodynamic, I'm not really sure. I like the vents. So the vents on the top are like a regular helmet here on the LUMOS Matrix, whereas the Unit 1 Faro is like very unique. I don't know, it's almost like a hockey helmet or something. I don't know, it's just neat. It just looks unique, and you know, because of that, I think it compensates for the fact that the LED on the back is not as customizable as the LUMOS Matrix. And I think overall, the better helmet for me, and you guys can take this with a grain of salt, is the Unit 1 Faro because of its features with like texting people if you fall or something like that. It's just really, really modern, and I think eventually this helmet will catch up, and it will still, if it kept the same software and technology and customization, but maybe just a slightly different design, or maybe updated features, and then better comfort and much better build quality, I think that this one will crush the Uno and Faro. But the Uno and Faro, in a more practical, everyday situation, is the better helmet overall, which is why you now see Muse 2.0, you know, using this helmet now as opposed to the Lumos Matrix. Especially in episode 2, you'll be seeing me rock that one quite a bit. So either way, that's pretty much my thoughts. I love the helmet. It's really comfortable. If you're on the edge of buying it, or if you're on the fence of buying it, I should say, and you need a helmet and you just like the look, if you want to look futuristic, modern, man, and really cool, and mesmerize drivers, and people will compliment you on your helmet, and this complements a certain image or a look that you're trying to build. You know, I have my image as Muse, but if you're trying to build something like that, like a character of some sort, I think it's a perfect prop for something of that nature, and I definitely think you should buy it if that's the case. So I hope that was helpful, and you know, to each his own. All of what I said is just my personal opinion. You guys do whatever you guys are gonna do. Don't let me influence you in any shape or form, but that is what I have to say about this helmet. So anyway, if you're floating already, continue to float. If you're not, find a way to float with whatever vehicle that you have or can get your hands on, and you guys stay positive out there, okay? Stay safe. Musil out. See y'all.